So if you new to investing and you a little skeptical about getting into the stock market, this the video for you. I'm gonna just break down how simple it is, the mindset that you gotta have, and just what it takes to break it down step by step and just getting into the stock market. You know what I'm saying? So this is the video for you. First off, you gotta have the mindset of I'm gonna stop spending my money frivolously. Stop throwing my money away. You gotta look at your expenses and your income. You know, I could say you could get into the stock market with nothing, but come on, we gotta have some money. You gotta have some money. And in one of my last videos, I said stop saving your money for nothing, and that's true. You have to save your money to invest. Don't just save your money just to let it get ate up by inflation. Inflation is steady rising, so we have to put our money into assets, equities, physical assets like real estate, commodities like gold and silver. We have to do those things so we can have our money working while we not physically working. You know what I mean? So we'll just start with the basics of what is a stock. A stock is ownership in a business, in a company that's making good money, good revenue, and they're on the stock market as an IPO. Every company that's on the stock market is IPO. So it's publicly traded. It's a publicly traded company. Any company that you think of is probably on the stock market. McDonald's, Nike, Clorox, Colgate, anything that you think of in your house that you use every day, I'm pretty sure that business or that company is on the stock market, and you could buy shares of this company and be an owner. Buying shares mean that I'm getting ownership into this company. If I get one share of McDonald's, no matter what the price is, if I get one share, I'm an owner. I get voters' rights in the company. I could vote on certain things that's going on in the company. That's how powerful the stock market is. If you just own one share of a company, you get voters' rights and what the CEOs and the staff do with the profits and the money. So it's ownership in these businesses. The hardest thing to do is start a business and run a business. One of the easiest things to do is invest in the business. So don't forget that. And you have to think about the long term when you're investing. Not get rich today or tomorrow or next week. Those things are called stock options. I know you guys hear about stocks and day trading, swing trading, and options and things like that. That's the option game. I'll break that down in my next video. But here we're starting about getting into investing. Stop spending your money frivolously and invest it. The money that you spend every day just recklessly, start putting it to the side, saving that to invest. Don't just save it and sit it there just to spend it again. Save it to invest. First, like I said, save some money, couple bucks. When I first started, I just started small. I was saving just $25 a week. I was saving no money before that. I was check the check, spend it, I get it, spend it, I get it, spend it. That was it. So just start small, whatever is comfortable for you. $25 a week, however you get paid. You get paid every 2 weeks, put up $25 out of your check. Put up $50 out of your check. Okay, a month went past, I saved 50 bucks. Don't strain yourself and stress yourself out about it. But just start putting some money up, knowing that I'm going to use this money to invest. You know what I mean? To make the money grow. Not to just save it to spend it on the next bill. You know what I mean? But anyway, first we're going to start with opening your brokerage account after you save a couple bucks. Or you can open your brokerage and start saving your money into your brokerage account. Some brokerages that I do recommend for beginners is Robinhood, because Robinhood is an easy setup. It's easy to navigate through when you first get on it. So I do suggest that one to just start getting off. If you're trying to do options and day trade, don't use Robinhood right now. But some brokerage accounts that you need: Robinhood, E-Trade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity. It's a few more that you could get into, but those are some of the main ones that you can start investing with. So you open your brokerage account. It's just like a bank account. If you can open up a Facebook page or start a TikTok page or any other YouTube, anything, you can open up a brokerage account. If you have a bank account already, you can open up a brokerage account. So start with that. Open your brokerage account, because a brokerage account is how you invest into stocks. That's exactly how you invest into stocks, through your brokerage account. And you need a real bank account. A Chase, Bank of America, a credit union. We need a real credible bank. Not Cash App, not Chime, nothing like that. You need a real bank account so you could upload and link it into your brokerage account, so you can transfer money from your bank account into your brokerage account. Now you can buy stocks. You can open up a Roth IRA. I'm going to get into these other bank accounts and these other accounts in my later videos. But this one is just getting into the stock market for the beginners. Save a little bit of money. Open your brokerage account. You can use any of those I just mentioned. And now we in the game. When I first started, I just started buying shares of things that I knew, or things that I was using already. I was buying shares of like Wendy's. I like Wendy's. My daughter liked to shop at Target. Buy shares of Target. What was I starting with back then? Kroger's. I was shopping at Kroger's a lot. I was buying. So wherever I was spending my money, I was investing it. So I was just buying shares. Let me buy a share of Kroger today. Let me buy a share of Kroger today. Let me buy a share of Target. Let me buy a share of Wendy's. And at these times, Wendy's stock was maybe $16 or something like that. My job where I work at was on the stock market. Let me buy a share of that. I'm going to be here. I'm working here. Let me invest into the company. I was doing things like that, just surface level things. I wasn't looking deeply into the stock market how I am now. And that's what you could do too. Just start where you shop. Wherever you spend money at every day, you eat out a lot. You DoorDashing every day, invest in DoorDash. You shop at Walmart, invest in Walmart. You do Amazon Prime, invest in that. You Netflix, invest in that. Every company that you think of is probably on the stock market. So don't be scared to invest. You spending your money there anyway, so why not invest it? If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So that's just where I started, and I started seeing the gains, and I started seeing how powerful it was to invest. So the stock market is not a scam. If you're scared to invest, do not be scared to invest, man. I know we work hard for our money, so to have the possibility of losing it is tough, I know. But it's not the casino. It's not the lottery. It's far from that. The stock market is not a gamble. It's not a scam, and it's not fake. It's real, and it's real powerful. I changed my whole financial situation from the stock market. Trust me. If you know me, you know where we came from. And I'm pretty sure that you came from the walks of life that I came from. So that's why I want to just keep breaking down the stock market. This is how you get involved in it. This is how you break the fear and just break through the chains of getting involved with the stock market. So this your boy JT, the Hitsville Hitman. I would greatly appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, don't be scared of the stock market. Let's start investing and change our wealth, man. Let's just change our wealth, and let's get to the money, man. If you like the content, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. I appreciate you making this far in the video.